Hey team, I thought it was time for a long overdue catch up. It's been quite a while since I've turned on the camera. What I mean by a while is like months. Several months. It's been a very long time since I recorded one of these. If you're new here, my name is Michael. I'm 23 years old, I'm a school teacher. And these are my video diaries. I do them when I drive to and from work, and I get to spend a little bit of time catching up and recording little pockets of my life. And sharing them with the internet, but really they're more for me than anything else, to look back on and reflect on in the future. So, life has been busy. It's been months since I've turned on the camera. It has been an absolute whirlwind of a year. I cannot believe it. We're already in week 6. Well, going into week 7 of term 3. It's Friday as of recording this, at about 4 or 5 o'clock. The term's almost over, and I am about to go on stage and do Wicked. For those that don't know, I do musical theatre, or theatre in general, and we're about to do a whole month run of Wicked. I've got 17 shows, matinees, evening performances, the works, and I have the privilege of being in the ensemble this time, and I also get to understudy Dr. Dillamond and Elphaba's father. So, bit of a change, doing all the dancing, and as you know, I'm not really a dancer, I'm a mover. I can move across the stage, but I've had to learn quite a lot, and it's been a really, really cool experience. An incredible creative team, a beautiful group of friends that I've got to connect with and spend most of my evenings with. There's maybe 30 to 40 of us in the cast, and everyone is just lovely. And I've made some really cool brand new friendships, as well as built on some already existing friendships. Shout out Erin if you ever watch this. You're my new bestie, and it's amazing. Why did I say that? That's weird. Ooh, get that off the internet. Anyways, Wicked's been going great. I've absolutely loved being part of this process, and there's moments where you just have to kind of pinch yourself. You're like, you're doing Wicked. Like, you are literally in one of the biggest musicals of all time. One of the most important pieces of musical theatre ever. And we kind of just look around and we're like, did we really just sing that? Like, did we sound that good? Like, was that us? It sounds phenomenal. Like, the chorus and altogether the collective sound that we are putting out is just phenomenal. We kind of just stand there in awe when we sing a song and we're like, oh my god, that was amazing. So it sounds really good. It's a really high caliber, high quality piece of theatre that we are putting together. Yeah, it's that good. And I'm not hyping it up, like I really do mean it. It sounds absolutely spectacular. We sound absolutely spectacular. And the choreo is cool. We just got some fans that we started implementing into one of the songs, and the fan choreo, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. In terms of work, school's going good. We've reached capacity, so we're not really taking in any more of our little bubbers. Raywin and I have got into the end of that transition period where we transition new kids into school, and we've got our set class now. And yeah, we got a really cool bunch of kids. We just had a teddy bears picnic today, actually, all of the new entrant block, which was really fun. And we also had our shared lunch, and we had our school hooey. What else happened today? Something else happened today. There was 3 things, and it was just a really fun day. Yeah, life stuff. I went to Japan. That was life-changing. Like, it was so good that I want to move there. That's, when people say Japan's good, it's that good. Like, George and I were like, yeah, we could live here. It was phenomenal, and we went on an Intrepid with the most awesome group of people. We were travelling around with about 14, 15 people, and they were all so lovely. From all across the world, America, the UK, We had an Irishman, a couple Australians, some Filipino, Kiwis. It was just a really nice bunch of people, and our tour guide was amazing. We had this phenomenal lady called Shasta, and she was everything. She gave us 1,000% of what she could have given us. And yeah, in 2 weeks we saw so much of Japan. Georgia and I fell in love with that place. And good God, I went to so many book-offs. I bought so many video games, it's insane. Like, there would just be floors and floors and floors of video games and anime and books and music and technology. Oh, it's a nerd's paradise. I bought so many Nintendo games. And just being able to walk in and see shelves and shelves of DS games and Game Boy games, and it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. But yeah, I bought a lot of Switch games. One I'm playing through at the moment that I bought in Japan is Echoes of Wisdom, which is a Legend of Zelda game where you actually play as Zelda, and it's awesome. It's so cozy and warm and vibrant and colourful. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that. And the other one that I got was the Great Ace Attorney trilogy, because I never played them on the DS, but I really wanted to. Kind of like Professor Layton-y. What else did I get? Oh my gosh, my memory's failing me now. I got Metroid Prime Remastered. I bought some DS games. I bought Pokemon Dash and Kirby. 2 Kirby games on the Nintendo DS. Kirby Mass Attack, and I bought another Kirby game as well. I bought games that, even though I didn't know how to read Japanese, I'd still be able to play. And then, yeah, I picked up lots of Switch games. I bought Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8 for the Switch 2, because they got a Japanese physical release, and yeah, lots of cool stuff like that. So many Pokemon plushies, Pikmin plushies, pins. I got a cool bag. It's right here, actually. I won't hold it up. I got Captain Toad to hang on my my mirror in my car, because he's who I play in Mario Kart. It was just nerd heaven. Nerd heaven. Yeah, Japan was that good. And yeah, in terms of stuff that I'm interested in, The Witcher 3 is finally being brought to the Switch 2. I played through The Witcher 3 on the Nintendo Switch 1, and if you know the quality of that, it was like 20 FPS, so blurry and gross textures. The whole world was just mush. And it's getting the remastered version with modernized combat, UI, the world's been completely revamped, all the graphics have been updated, and it's free. If you own a copy of The Witcher 3, everyone gets the remaster, so I'm very excited about that. Ocarina of Time, the remake, is coming out soon. It's a good time to be a gamer. GTA 6, the extended look, just came out. I watched it at 7 a.m. this morning, and oh my god, it looks amazing. It's lifelike. Like, GTA 6 is lifelike. You cannot tell the difference between cutscenes and gameplay. It's so smooth and so fluid. The acting, the atmosphere, the detail. It's so exciting where gaming is going. That is now the new standard. As I said, I know not many publishers can put out what Rockstar puts out. You look at Red Dead 2 and stuff like that. But man, if that's what Rockstar can make on a base PS5 and an Xbox Series S, not even the X, if they can put that game on a Series S, imagine the future of gaming in the next 5-10 years. Yeah, it's phenomenal. It is so phenomenal. And yeah, Elden Ring, I believe, is just released finally. We're getting a bunch of cool games for the Switch too. Modern Warfare 4. Oh my god! The beta is live. The Modern Warfare 4 open beta is live. And it's on a Nintendo console. We're just getting all these AAA games in the palm of our hands. It's such an exciting time to be a gamer. What else? Tim Curry unfortunately passed away. I was really upset about Tim Curry passing away. The Rocky Horror is my favourite musical, and Frankenfurter is everything. So I was very upset to see Tim go. Dolly Parton passed away. A lot of people at work were quite upset about that. I've been rewatching Modern Family because I needed something comforting. I started rewatching Breaking Bad. George and I have been watching Below Deck. Haven't really watched any films recently. Music-wise, I've really been enjoying Cage the Elephant. That's been new, and I've been really getting into country as well. What else? Media-wise, I've nearly finished Salem's Lot by Stephen King. I'm currently in the epilogue. Been a phenomenal book. Not as good as The Shining. The stuff that scares me is the stuff that is close to real life. And The Shining felt very close to real life in terms of the supernatural. Salem's Lot hasn't scared me, but it has really engaged me. Well, that's a lie. Salem's Lot is a slow burn. Salem's Lot has scared me in the sense that I've literally gone and bought a cross. And I have had to sleep with the lights on a couple of times. But, like, the immediate fear that The Shining gave me, where I literally didn't want to turn the page, I haven't got that from Salem's Lot. But, like, Georgia's told me that in my sleep I'll be like, vampires, and had nightmares, so it's been a bit of a slow burn. I think Salem's Lot has psychologically scared me, but The Shining scared me immediately in the moment as I was reading. Yeah, Salem's Lot's been good. There's been parts where it's dragged. I feel like the epilogue's a little bit draggy, but I am going to finish it. And I'm not one that's scared to DNF books. Quite often, if it's not good, I'll just put it down. So it is good. And I'm really enjoying Stephen King's writing style. Lots of similar themes, though. Very similar themes across a lot of his books. Writers, alcoholics, people with trauma. Usually very similar American towns, and yeah, just in different contexts. And then audiobook-wise, I tried listening to Gerald's Game. I don't know if it was just a bad audiobook reader. Quite often the person who's reading it can put me off the book. But I just didn't get into it. I also find those slow psychological horrors, like Gerald's Game, that's all in her mind. I don't know, they don't make me tick the same way something like The Shining does. So I think that's probably going to be a DNF for the audiobook. I got about 3 hours in, it's fine. And yeah, I've gone back to listening to Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. The audible re-recordings with the big cast. In other news, I need to book my car in for a service. I need an oil change. And my car is well overdue for a service as well. They keep calling me and saying, you need to book your car. And I'm like, I know! What else is happening? Might head back to the UK at the end of year. I don't know if that'll happen. But it is important to see family, and all my family's in the UK. So, yeah. Anything else coming up that's exciting? Not really. I've started getting into making, like, TikToks. I've kind of lost my creative outlet. Well, I haven't lost my creative outlet. I've got a very creative outlet, which is wicked. But all of my stuff where I used to make things and write poetry and play the guitar, it's kind of lost because I'm on such low time. And a creative outlet that doesn't take a lot of time is making short-form content, which, again, in terms of my moral values, short-form content is terrible for our brains, and it's addictive. But I've enjoyed creating it because since they're only little 30-second videos, you can just make them in like 5 minutes. And it's a nice little creative outlet, which I've enjoyed. And yeah, I just need to get back into making videos. I get very anxious about making videos and documenting stuff because I get embarrassed about what people will think. but it's something I enjoy, and it's a creative outlet. And at the very least, it's a little documentation of my life, and I do have that urge to document my life. So, hey, here I am. Hopefully I'll stick with it again. I'm not very good at sticking with things. Anywho, I'm basically home. It was very lovely to see you. And hopefully we will be able to do one of these again soon. Ka kite. Bye-bye.